Hi there, I'm Meg from AIM Fitness. I wanted to welcome you back for day 4 of our 5-day fitness challenge. I hope you've been enjoying the exercise videos so far. We are almost done our week together, so let's dive right in, follow along, and have some fun. Hi there, my name is Meg from AIM Fitness, and I'm here with little Fit Finley. In today's workout video, I'm going to be demonstrating 3 exercises that you can do either on the floor or on your bed. And these exercises are specifically designed to improve your leg strength so that going up and down stairs becomes easier. All right, so let's get started. Now, what you'll need for today's workout is a mini band. So if you haven't yet, make sure you reach out to place your order for an AIM Fitness mini band. These bands are loop, so what you can do is you can put them right around your legs, right around your hands in order to get a really good workout. So in today's video, I'm using the blue band. So this is one of the medium strength bands. And we're gonna start with it right around your legs, just above your knees. So I'll give you a second to do that. If you need to pause the video, go ahead. And I invite you to join me either on your bed or on the floor. So our first exercise number 1, is called the clamshell. So we're gonna be moving right onto our side for our first movement. All right, so you can either stay upright, position yourself on your forearm, or if you want to go all the way down to the ground, which I find is a little more comfortable, you can place your head on your hand. And what we want to do is we want to stack those legs. So we want to have your feet touching, we want your knees to be right over the other. And we're going to start by lifting the knee and lowering that knee back down. So again, make sure that band is right around those legs, just above the knee. All right, so this is a great exercise for us to start with because it really improves mobility and strength in the outer thigh and especially the hips. And in order to do stairs more easily, we need to have leg strength. So these exercises today will really help you with that. Good. So one of my fitness tips for you is to do exercises on your bed. You can do this in the morning when you first wake up or even later on in the day. And what people like about exercising in bed is you don't have to worry about getting all the way down to the floor and up again. So it's a really good option to be able to do some of these exercises. All right. Awesome. So you should be feeling that in the outer thigh, and that hip especially. We're going to flip onto the other side. So you can just roll onto your other side, or if you like me, you can move completely. All right. So let's do the other side here. Remember to stack those knees, stack those feet. Lowering right down. And here we go. Lifting the knee, pulling against that band, and lowering back down. Pull and release. So I like to keep my feet touching the whole time. And I find this is easier with running shoes on because you have a little bit more surface area. Pull up and lower down. Feeling that outer thigh working. Let's do another 5. Breathing in, breathing out as you pull. Good. 3 and 2 and 1. All right, good job. So we're gonna move on to our back for the next exercise. Exercise number 2 is the glute bridge. So we're gonna move on to our backs. Now we want our band to be right around the knees, but slightly above them. So you can adjust that band. All right, now we want to move our feet so they're really close to our glutes. So walk them back a little bit. And then we want to have your feet slightly wide so that you feel that tension on the band so the band doesn't slip down. All right, so you want to have your hands right by your side, arms are straight. We're going to be pressing into the floor and lifting those hips up off the floor. So here we go, looks like this. Lifting those hips as you rise up. Pull slightly out to the side on the band and then lower those hips back down. All right, pressing up, squeezing through the glutes. Think about really lifting as high as you can and lower down. Breathing in first and then breathe out and push through those legs. and lower down. Good. So today we're going to be doing close to 10 repetitions for each exercise, but you always have the option to add in a few more if you'd like. Good. So as you rise up, really think about squeezing the glutes, the back of the thighs, your bum. Awesome. When we think about going up and down stairs, we really need to have strength in the back of the legs. So this is an awesome exercise to do. All right, a few more. Breathing in on the way down, breathe out, and press up. Push up through those legs. Good. 2 more to go. Good work. And 1 more. All right, awesome work. Now, in between this and the next one, it's nice to stretch it out so you can take those legs side to side, windshield wipers, keep those feet flat on the floor, and we're taking those knees from one side to the other. And this is also a nice massage for your hips and your back. Good. 3 more, and 2, and 1. Good. All right, so we're going to move on to our hands and our knees for our last exercise. So take your time here. It helps to roll onto your side and then push up. Nice and slow. Make sure you pause, take a few deep breaths just so you don't get dizzy. And then we're going to move on to our hands and knees for our last one. All right. Good. So position those hands so they're right below your shoulders, and we're going to be moving to exercise number 3 called the donkey kick. So we're going to be doing 1 leg at a time. We're going to start with 5 times. So we're going to lift that leg, and we want to think about pressing your foot up towards the ceiling and lower down, knee to the floor. Once again, lift that leg, press up and lower down. So this is another good one for the back of the leg. You will feel it. And work within your limits. So if you have head, hip, or knee replacement, go a little slower, maybe not quite as far. Good. And really be cognizant of the back of the legs, the glutes that are tightening up. Awesome. So we're going to do 5 on the other side. Other leg. Up and down. Now for this one, try to keep those hips stable. So what I mean is don't lean to the side in order to lift that leg. You want to be really isolating the back of the leg. Let's do another 3. Good. And 4. And 5. All right, we're going to go back to our first side. 5 more. Here we go. 5. And 4. Squeezing the glutes. Breathing. 3. And 2. And 1. Good. All right, targeting the back of the leg. You'll be feeling this. 5 on our last side. 4. And 3. 2. And 1. All right, awesome. So come on up. We're going to circle those wrists out. Often we feel a bit of pressure after being on our hands. And circle those shoulders backwards. Awesome work. So thank you so much for joining me for these 3 exercises. Keep doing them on your bed or on the floor, and you'll notice over time that your legs do improve their strength for going up and down stairs. And if you haven't yet, be sure to place your order for your AIM Fitness mini bands by clicking the link below. And I will see you again really soon in our next video. Have a great day. Bye-bye. I hope you enjoyed today's fitness challenge workout. Thank you so much for joining me. Be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, and share this video with a friend so they can benefit as well. We'll see you tomorrow for our next workout.